Hey guys, on this week's episode, we're going to be talking about JK Rowling's new film, Fantastic Beasts, and where to find them.
Team Jacob.
Team Jacob, it was so sad.
I didn't think I was going to ever be able to wear that shirt again, but oh hey, welcome back to the Writers' Room, everyone. On today's episode, as we said, we're reviewing Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. We really enjoyed this film. It was a good time. I'm one of your hosts, Matt.
I'm Chrysalia.
And I'm Michael.
And we're coming to you from, hold on, HollywoodRedux.com, right there. Yeah,
you're welcome.
This show costs so much money to do this week. But yeah, check out some of our other programming there if you have not yet, and subscribe below for more fun content like this show.
That's right.
If you're still watching, that is. But anyway, we're reviewing JK Rowling's new cinematic experience, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Woo!
Just so we can get it out,
You're welcome.
just so we can put it out there, we saw it at a really awesome theater. We saw it at the Grauman's Chinese Theater in Hollywood. So we really got a over-the-top IMAX experience.
Yes.
So
it's the only way to do it.
It's the only way to do it.
Only way to do it.
Now.
Yeah, some of these bigger movies this summer, the mixes have been pretty tough. You know, if you go see it in a smaller theater, like you guys saw Doctor Strange in a smaller theater.
Yes.
I mean, it wasn't. Yeah, we missed a lot of the sound, especially. I think the smaller
because
theater.
it just kind of
Picture
gets
was
crunched
fine,
down or whatever it is, but whatever it is.
Whatever.
Anyway,
sound like we're Future.
but yeah. Anyway, I love Future. Anyway,
I know you do. It's a problem for the future.
That's going way off topic here, guys.
Going way off topic. He's a
Fantastic
fantastic beast himself.
Yeah,
we love him. We love him.
I don't even remember what I was talking about now. We saw it in a great theater, so I think this is one of those movies. And just like Doctor Strange, we went and saw it at the Grauman's Chinese again.
Oh yeah.
You guys were like, it was a totally different movie this time.
Yeah, it was a different experience for sure.
Yeah.
You know, some of those bigger movies, maybe go see them in a bigger theater.
We did it right.
Dish out the extra dough.
Exactly, it's worth it. It's worth it to do it because you get the best. You get the best picture, and then you get the great sound. It's won an Oscar at the Grauman's, correct?
I love how there's like an honorary Oscar or something like that for the sound design. I don't know if it was before they went IMAX, so I don't know. But the IMAX is pretty great.
It's pretty awesome.
I love how I just took notice of Chrysalia is no longer vocalizing how she feels. She's just dancing her wand around, having a good time. Like,
that's magical. That's fine. Oh.
This would be
Agreed.
People listening are having no idea what we're doing.
I have no idea.
We just touched
Sorry,
tips.
Guys. I just you guys gave me a wand, and I just saw the movie. It just felt right, you know.
Hey man, you're magical as fuck. It's okay.
Thanks, man.
Well, Eddie Redmayne gave us that wand.
No biggie.
No big deal.
No biggie.
No big deal.
Whoa. There's good.
I think I just killed the cameraman. Abracadabra, you know.
They're fine.
My bad.
Anyway, the movie itself was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was.
Niffler.
Yeah.
I want a Niffler so bad. Just like, he was just posing with the jewelry on his arm. He's like slowly
being majestic as fuck.
Yeah, I mean.
Do you notice me?
Yeah, I felt like that was like John Belushi put into a platypus. You know, like in movie form. It was great. It was awesome.
Gold.
Yeah. I mean, if you haven't seen the movie, we may spoil some things. Hopefully, if there's something that's extra spoilerific that's not really out there in the trailers or clips, we'll put a little graphic up there ahead of time so you know to either turn down the volume or skip ahead.
Or just go watch the movie first.
Yeah, or see the movie and come back and watch it here so you understand what we're talking about. Because this isn't like a normal review where we just say, like, this is how the movie goes. And
no.
It was good or bad. We just talk about the things we liked about it and the things we didn't like about it.
With wands in our hands while we do it.
But overall, I thought this movie was great. There wasn't really anything that really bothered me too much about it. There was a few things, and I don't know if it was, again, our theater, you know, or if it was in the picture, but there was some, like, weird coloring issues at some points.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
I don't know if it was, like, them trying to make something work with a visual effect or what, but there was a few shots, especially in the, like, jail sequence, when they're just sitting in the cells, where there was like these weird shadows that just kept like popping over the main character's face. Like it was almost like there was like a boom shadow or something, or something. It was really weird. It was like, it totally took me out of the scene. And it was like a really good scene because like Eddie Redmayne just had a suitcase taken away from him. He had just been pulled away screaming like, please don't hurt my animals.
Yeah.
You know.
They're not dangerous. They're not dangerous.
And they're not, yeah.
That broke my heart, dude.
That was like the scene in Beethoven where the dad's taking Beethoven to be put down.
Yeah, that was rough.
Dog killer.
That's the scene that I look over at Michael where I get a guarantee cry.
Oh my God.
Whenever you're in doubt, man, just go to the movies with this guy. Especially like the saddest scenes.
I honestly think that should be like a fun segment that you should do as like a bonus video every once in a while where it's just people send you the saddest scenes in movies and we just show your reaction. Because anytime Michael cries in a movie or in a TV show or whatever, and he cries a lot in shows and movies, he gets so in. I love seeing things with Michael.
It's great watching movies with him.
But he will do at some point. You'll be sitting there both watching the screen and you'll get this. Sad Indian, tear falls down.
It's the confirmation you need, man, to cry.
And it's like, this is sad. This is sad.
This is verification,
but
Michael.
It's like, yeah.
This is terribly
but
sad.
It's the exact same turn. Sad teardrops at the same time. It's like, yeah. It's pretty great.
So yeah, that was a sad scene. Yeah. And Michael confirmed it.
Yeah.
So was the scene with Jacob getting his memory wiped. That was tragic.
Oh man.
Dude.
Spoiler. Yeah.
Hey, we mentioned it
the graphic
before.
They
knew it was coming.
The graphic went up.
Did you guys have any gripes with the movie at all?
I just was really thrown with the surprise casting at the end.
Oh,
that
my
was
God.
really the only thing that took me out of like outside of that one scene with the weird color. And there was a couple like weird shots. Like, there was like some of the bigger, wider shots, like daytime stuff, seemed like, I don't know if it was like a visual effect thing or if it was just a choice, but it seemed super soft. Like, there was a lot of focus issues I felt like throughout the movie, and again, could have been the projection. I don't know, like what, but like there was a lot of weird focus things. But the big thing though, was and there's gonna be like a graphic flashing up like right here any second. Johnny Depp's casting was super weird to me.
What was that about, guys? Like
I don't want to say it was bad. It was just shocked me so much that I was
Colin
like,
Farrell did such a good job. There was like no need for him to be replaced.
I really do hope we get to see more Colin Farrell because out of like all the characters, he's one that for me, I was like the whole time I was like, this character's fucking awesome. This character is like a badass, and then I was like, dude, Colin Farrell's killing it right now.
I don't trust him at all.
Yeah, like, obviously you don't trust him.
Dressed,
but like, dude, sharp dressed man, all the way. That suit he's wearing at the end is the double like.
That's so beautiful.
Super cool.
Money,
like the coolest wardrobe ever.
Magic.
Sorry, Magic. You're right. I'm sorry.
I mean, Academy Award winner, costume designer,
That helps. That helps a lot.
Yeah. And they talked about that at Comic-Con too, being really, their clothes all felt lived in. Like when they got their clothes, there was already like old bus tickets and things inside their, pockets, as if like they'd have been in this world for a long time. And these characters just, they didn't clean their jackets, the type of character they were.
That's like, talk about detail, man.
I mean, that's why you win Academy Awards, because you give that big of a shit about your job and like you do it right, and it helps the characters. Like I mean, none of the wardrobes felt like. Sometimes in, fantasy films, wardrobes or like armor or something like that can be like super over the top. And like, even though these clothes if you actually stepped outside and it was like, this is a jacket coming out this season, you'd be like, that's really weird. But like in this movie, it is perfect.
It all played out very well.
It was all very seamless. I love the setting, the 1920s.
Yeah.
I love when they went to the speakeasy. And they just like.
It was so cool.
Yeah, I was like, God, who hasn't wanted to just like be changed and ready to go out that fast?
Dude.
Like if that was a real thing.
So much time.
Oh my God.
So many things.
The instant, whoop, done. I look handsome.
I'm in an amazing flapper dress now.
That's why.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then we get to meet Ron Perlman as an elf, and
Ron Perlman as himself, just somehow like as in elf form. Like that was the most Ron Perlman-y elf I've ever seen. Like it was just like, we're not gonna give him the curved inward chin.
No.
We're gonna give him the Ron Perlman. We
need to make sure people know who this is. Oh yeah, it was clear to me.
Oh, it was great.
It popped. And he was a dick and ratted them out.
Mikey was so upset. So upset.
Yeah. I was upset.
Well, like,
seemed cool.
I think
in it for the money.
I think that was basically built into the story for him to be such a dick, because that scene was so sad, when Newt had to give away his little friend.
You had to get that out of
and
your
I was
mouth.
just like, oh my god,
so heartbroken.
Don't give him away, Newt.
I called him Root, but we should call him Stem. He looked like a stem from a plant or a
little
flower.
bamboo guy.
But that was.
Dude, movies nowadays and their cuteness are like being amped up, man. I can't
Plant-based
take it.
cuteness animals.
I can't take it, you guys.
Yeah.
It's a vegan diet of cuteness.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, overall, I think this movie is a really fun time. I think
so
it's a great addition to the Harry Potter franchise. Yeah. I think, David Yates and JK Rowling, I'm happy to see him make another movie. Yeah. This was a lot of fun. This is actually, I saw the movies before I read the books, and so this being something kind of fresh and new for me to enjoy as a first time deal, just like everyone else, I really enjoyed it. I felt like I was able to follow the story just fine. I felt like I was able to enjoy the characters, and I enjoyed everything that I saw.
It's nice to be back
except
in
for
that
the weird Johnny Depp thing.
Yeah, that was the only thing.
That was the little thing that threw me.
But other than that, it's nice to be back in that realm. That's for sure.
Great. It was really cool. And, there were some things they were able to work out, like the whole teleporting, effect. Like they used it all over the place in this. And I thought they really, mastered the craft in some of the spots. So it was really cool, especially when they were resetting the whole city at the end.
Oh, that was really cool. They did it.
That was an amazing sequence.
They did it.
So, yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But let us know what you thought about the film in the comments below. That's going to do it for us this week. Oh, the comments below. That's going to do it for us this week on The Writer's Room. Can't thank you enough for stopping by. I am one of your hosts, Matt. You can find me at Splashdown1 on all social media.
I'm Chrysalia. You can find me at Chrysalia on all social medias.
I'm Michael, and you can find me at What the Hess.
And we're coming to you from HollywoodRedux.com, where we have all sorts of content, like our video game podcast, IGL, which is coming out tomorrow, and our K-Files episodes, which come out every Wednesday, which is an X-Files podcast, starring Katie, who's not here today, and this lovely lady right here, Chrysalia. So check out all of our stuff at HollywoodRedux.com. Subscribe below. Check out the videos to our left if you haven't already. They're right over there. Woo! And then check this little bubble right here in the middle. That's the subscribe button. If you haven't done that, help us out. Subscribe.
Maybe a little like.
Yeah. And we'll see you next week and every Monday after that here on The Writer's Room. Bye-bye.
See you guys.
Mischief Man.